Thank you, Sean. Good morning. Welcome to the Cultural Studies Capstone Forum. This is indeed one of the most exciting events for us every semester as we share the wonderful research of the students in our undergraduate capstone thesis seminars. The capstone project is a scholarly research project that results from a course of study in the program culminating in a year-long research process guided in our capstone courses. My name is Jaafar Aksikas. I'm the core instructor of the capstone project course. It's my pleasure to be moderating this small, close-knit gathering today. On behalf of the program, I welcome all of you, students, parents, friends, family, professors, staff, and administrators, and thank each of you for supporting our students. It's also very nice to see some of you in person again. This kind of hard work is the result of support from many people, and I would like to thank some of them by name. Acknowledge, as Sean did, the Cultural Studies faculty, Rob, Michelle, Carmelo here with us, and then some other people who are not with us, and Uncle Doug Powell, Madhurima, and more. Secondly, our program is housed in the Department of Humanities, History, and Social Sciences. Actually, up to a few weeks ago, it was co-housed with the English department. So my understanding now is just our department, but we do rely on faculty from the English and creative writing. Is that the new name now? Creative writing department. So I'd like to recognize our chair, Rich King, acknowledge all the hard work he's done on behalf of the program, especially in terms of revamping the program. We especially thank him for the sustaining support he has displayed throughout. So acknowledge the Dean of Liberal Arts, Dean Steve Quarry, who's not with us here today. We also benefit from the support of an exceptional support staff. I must recognize Oscar, who's been a great help in materializing the whole event, and also Krista Rogers. So thank you, Oscar, and thanks to Krista, who couldn't be with us today. This is always an exciting event for us because we get to see the fruits of our students' labors and work. For many of them, this work is a meaningful stepping stone to graduate school, to interesting internships, political activist work, work in nonprofits, and also in important cultural, political, and social institutions. We have our students in all kinds of graduate programs over the years: political science, media studies, communication, anthropology, American studies, and more. So we're very confident in the future of the current small cohort. We're proud also that Columbia College has in the last few years emerged as a center for undergraduate cultural studies. Hosted a lot of Cultural Studies Association conferences, including the one last year that we had to do virtually, and also the one this year as well. So hopefully we'll do one next year in person as well. Little bit about cultural studies. Cultural studies is probably best introduced in this context as a critical interdisciplinary project where the dual commitment to place cultural objects, practices, and formations in their larger social and political context is key in order to imagine a better, more humane, more democratic society. At least that's kind of the passion that has animated cultural studies since its emergence in post-war Britain in the post-war era. So in this sense, cultural studies is not just an academic discipline, it is also a project to construct a critical contextual history of the present conjuncture. Cultural studies, as you will see in a moment, deploys a variety of methods, draws on a plethora of theories and concepts from the interdisciplinary humanities and social sciences, and understands culture in a broad way as a way of life, or as E.P. Thompson said, or put it, as a way of struggle as well. Encourages interdisciplinary perspectives and methodologies, and at the same time demands a rigorous engagement with cultural texts, practices, and forms of all kinds. The three presentations you're going to hear this morning in different ways and to differing degrees speak to these central methodological and intellectual commitments in the field. Now let me say a little bit about how we're going to proceed. With a total of 3 speakers, I would introduce each one of them. They speak for about 15 minutes, more or less. And then after hearing everyone, we're going to open it for a conversation, questions, answer, and hopefully that's what we'll get to hear or engage the topics that the students have worked on.